No worries, there's no red spot here, buddy. What's up, Daniel? You know, my honest opinion about the WUWA stream from yesterday was pretty mid as fuck. Like, it's not exactly a filler patch, but it's really got nothing. Like, that's the way I look at it. I know a few people agree with me on it. It's like, it's just kind of like, whatever. But that fucking WUWA stream was just like 30 minutes of basically saying, rerun event. Let's do this. Please, please, the TLDR of the Kuro Games AI pad video. You want a TRDR? Okay, I'll give you that to you. I could give you that one. I didn't even watch the Genshin one. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really interested in Genshin. I'll give it to the TLDR on that. So basically, when it comes down to Kuro Games, they have 12 patents, but 3 of the patents is basically what people are kind of talking about. The first patent, which is the first patent, I'll put it like this. Has nothing to do with AI generation, in all honesty. The first patent is straight up about them trying to patent the system of quick swapping the Kachero energy, so for quick swapping characters. Basically, they're trying to copyright or patent, whatever you want to call it, their way of doing things, which it's not a big deal, to be honest. I mean, people are saying that they'll sue NTE or something. I don't think that's even going to happen, to be completely honest. But it is what it is. They're doing their thing. It's kind of scummy to a certain point. Kind of feels like a Nintendo kind of deal, but it is what it is. The part that you probably more interested in, Rose, is the AI generator shit, right? So we got 2 patents. Why would they even? Because the reason being is let me get back into this one, okay? The reason for that is because NTE's got a similar system, which basically looks almost like a copy and paste of Weather and Waves' version. So, and they just recently put out for this patent. So it looks like they're trying to get the Kachero thing to where you can, like, for the purpose, if they wanted to, they could technically sue NTE for copying the Kachero system and doing an intro outro. I don't think it's going to happen that way, but a lot of people are trying to make it seem like that. They have, if they get the patent, they have the right to do it if they want to. But the other two patents are AI related almost. It doesn't specify AI, but it has terminology, if this makes sense, okay? It has terminology in those two patents with semantic tree modeling, which is a terminology that's typically used in a lot of AI generated custom features. So looking over it and looking at it again and reviewing it, the idea behind the first one is world building. So what it basically concept wise is for is to gather information from players, whether it's from a survey, whether it's from a Google search engine, whether it is from a voice recording, videos. I can't tell you exactly in that regards where to get the analytic data for it, but its idea is, let's go ahead, let's grab this particular data. Okay, let's grab this particular data and we put it on an AI system that will generate a world based on what it is produced. When it's based on that data, excuse me. It will produce something based on that data. Now, my speculation, like I said in the video, and I'll say it again, this is not confirmed nor denied in any which way, shape, form. It is more the fact that I think it is like when you provide a survey, maybe even them with going looking at videos of Genshin, seeing like, you know, trend responses with something like Genshin or ZZZ or some fucking bullshit, whatever, that they're taking a look at landscaping, design architect of buildings, as well as lighting and shadows. Okay, and what they're doing is they're asking the AI system to generate something as a concept work, basically a template, a 3D template if you would, based upon this. And then from there, my theorization would be is that someone goes in after it's generated and goes touch it up. Think of it like this. You go generate something in ChatGPT or any of your AI programs. You like how the picture came out, right? But you're going to go behind it with Photoshop and you're going to go fix it. That is basically where my point of view of that comes in. So what's up? What's up, Judy? So we have that is a patent. Now, whether they're utilizing it for weather waves or whether this is something they'll utilize future-wise in another project, that's another thing that we can't determine. Okay? The patent is for Kuro games. It's not for Kuro games for weather waves. It's for Kuro games. So it could be that weather waves is not generated in any which way, shape, form AI, and they're just getting ready to produce this for another project. But the way I see it is like I stated in the video, is that Kuro Games has done something, in all honesty, which is they have taken on an innovation, a goal, where they're doing 2 major updates in a year, every 6 months. That's a lot of manpower for such a small team. Compared to something like Hoyo or something else, which is still doing everything in a yearly base update, for a small team, that's kind of an undertaking. So I could honestly see them using as much AI assisted tools in some way, shape, form to speed up production of this. So if they're using AI tools to gather your information, my information, to say, okay, Fox likes cyberpunk type worlds, Rose likes fucking Japanese type worlds, while it produces a map that's based around that, and then it gives it a Japanese aesthetic with a cyber worlds aesthetic, and it makes sense in a lot of ways. If you take a look at a lot of the maps of Weather and Waves, it does make a little bit of sense with some of the fuck ups that's on some of those maps that someone might have missed it, but like the fucking grass and the fucking pots, the fucking bit architect stuff like this, it makes more sense that is an AI generated world that got touched up. I will say that I can't guarantee that's what it is, but my speculation is that it is that's how it's working. It's like some of the light reflections that's happening in Weathering Ways. Like if you go, especially to Septimont, and you go to the top where the hotel that you stay at, you go into the very top of the building. There's a light source that's hitting that entire top of the building. I've said this at Septimont. Like, where the fuck is that light source coming from? Because it makes absolutely no sense. It makes no sense where that light source is coming from. Well, it's practically could be that AI generated world create that lighting because it does look good. It's just that there's no particular element where it comes from. You get my drift? So this leads into the last pattern that we talked about in the video, which is character generation. So if you look at the third one's a little bit more sparsely speaking. Okay, but it has also semantic tree modeling capabilities, which is another terminology that's surrounded with AI generation. That the idea of it is that they can take body parts and give each body part a separate tree, basically, right? Hands, fingers, arms, legs, torso, head, eyes, mouth, whatever. And basically, like we did the too long don't read version of the ChatGPT version, we were going through it, is the idea behind this is that they could potentially in a system type in, create me a green hair character that has big titties, and it can populate taking bone structuring from GN, taking bone structure from Chang Li, taking titties from jellyfish titties, and modeling this together into a single fucking 3D model, which is ready for rigging. It's ready for practically animation work. It's already done. This is a system that they're patenting. Yo, Fox, I think I owe you an apology. You're right about the avocado guy. He's a hypocrite. Bro said he doesn't want to be a drama farmer and just walks right back into it after the reason. Hey, like I stated this thing. My only issue that I had is if you're going to be a channel that does not want to be recognized as a drama channel, the video that he made about Loki and talking about St. Thomas, the first video when he came back stating my letter to St. Thomas drama farmers is a drama fucking video. I mean, I understand where he's coming from. Don't get me wrong. Arikado Zodan, I understand where he's coming from. But generally speaking, what he did was drama farming. There's no hush tone about it. Like, it's me basically saying, look, I understand where you're coming from, don't get me wrong, but you're falling into what I would consider kind of a trap in that sense. I guess you want to say a little bit of a trap in a sense. Hold on, give me a second. I just noticed that my Bang Boo is on the wrong Bang Boo. So, I mean, the guy's gonna do what the guy wants to do. It's his prerogative. It's how he wants to handle his content. But I'm not gonna lie. It does appear to me that, you know, he's jumping in and he's defending things, and he's just going back into drama farming. Look, you're not attacking the subject, you're attacking the drama. At that point in time, it is what it is. How did Saint become popular? You know, okay, there's a lot of fucking rumors about this. A lot of different rumors, but the main reason why he got actually really fucking popular was two fucking reasons. Number one, the first video he made was about HoyoVerse sabotaging Weathering Ways with their voice actors. stopping like HoYoverse voice actors from working on Weather Waves, which was completely fucking debunked and everything else, and a lot of people trashed him out for it. And then it grew from there, making basically hit pieces that is like praising Weather and Waves, but hitting Hoyo as hard as fucking possible. Which at this point in time, back last year, HoYoverse is like still like the terminology of a shitty company. Everybody fucking, if you talk about Genshin, 9 out of 10 times you're a person that's talking about how much you hate fucking Genshin. Okay, you talk about Hoyo, it's Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, you talk about hating it. This expanded to where these videos ended up getting into Tectone territory, and then Tectone took it from there and popularized the guy. That's how it happened. Rose said, because why not? Let me move the chat over here so I can see y'all better. I know I got it on the other screen, but I want to see it better right here. Because why not use AI? It's a changing world, man. Now things have become easier with the help of AI. Why not? As long as they continue to produce peak. The problem that some people are going to tell you when it comes down to AI is that it's a lot of fears that's behind it. And it's justifiable fears, okay? Like, look, I'm going to say it like this. It's justifiable fears when we're talking about AI. The fact that AI takes away jobs. It's just like I said in my video, the automotive industry had the same situation when robots came in to do work that a normal person would do. Same thing. But the human race will adapt. We will, as people, adapt to this technology, and there will be people who are master trades craftsmen that will not be replaced. And there's going to be people who are going to be replaced. That's going to be the people who is going to work on the AI systems to manage the AI systems. It's going to happen that way. But it is an understandable fear. Okay, it is very much an understandable fear. This is why, like I stated, the problem with AI is that AI has great potential for going down a road and going multiple fucking ways. You can use it for evil, you can use it for good, you can use it for brain rot, you can use it for a whole bunch of fucking wide applications. The problem is that these applications need to have a standardization to it, and honestly, in my personal opinion, like right here in the United States of America, AI needs to be regulated by the FCC. FCC regulates internet consumption, it regulates Hollywood, it regulates TV, it regulates a lot of different things. AI needs to be regulated. It is a great tool. It is a great thing to utilize. ChatGPT has saved me in so many fucking work-related fucking areas that I can tell you when it comes down to writing fucking emails. When I want to tell AT&T to go fuck themselves and I fucking type in this fucking horrible message inside ChatGPT where I'm like, you motherfuckers, I swear to fucking God, you better fucking process these goddamn fucking orders. And then AI generates me a professional fucking thing saying, dear sir and madam of AT&T, the vendor over here, we would like to make sure that you are doing your job in processing these orders in a timely fashion. We're doing our end of the job. Could you please take a look at what kind of processes that we could have to fix in order to help maybe establish a better connection between us? So basically, I made a message that says, go fuck yourself, and AI generated in a professional method to basically tell AT&T the professional way. I'm going to tell you right now, it's fucking whatever. Like, that's the thing about AI. AI is a tool. It is just like carpentry. I used to work as a carpenter helper. You had the handsaw that evolved into the fucking power saw. AI is just another fucking tool that is an evolutionary tool that is helping with different trades. The thing is, AI will never be fucking perfect. Never will be. We have to program it. We have to work on it. There has to be people who manage these systems. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, I have several different AI systems that I work in. And the biggest fucking problem with each and every one of these AI systems is that they fuck up. And I got to feed it 100 different more lines of information to train it. It's like teaching a child. how to say 1 + 1 = 2. You have to train it. And sometimes it gets fucking dementia and it fucking forgets. And then you gotta remind it. And then you gotta fucking source that shit and fucking kick its ass in order to fucking make it work. Like, do I think okay, we're gonna get to talks of AI, right? Rose, you haven't been here for a little while to know what I'm gonna be showing here. Let me open up something real quick. Okay. Let me open up something and I'm gonna show you something. You know that I took a break, right? You know I took a break from Weather Waves. I didn't like 2.0, and when I got to 2.1, I basically said, like, in the first week, I'm done. I'll come back later on, and that's when I came back at 2.3 for Zanny, right? You know this. So let me tell you what I did during that time period. I worked on a project. Okay? I worked on a little project, which was a social experiment. Because I got into a bunch of conversations with a bunch of people about AI and how AI is going to steal jobs and stuff like this. And one of the biggest things that came out was because I read a couple of articles about AI being possibly used in mangas. And some people that I was talking to at the time was like, oh man, this is the fucking end of the industry. Artists and shit like this. Oh my God, artists are fucking out of a job. This is fucking bullshit. Like, going through the whole entire fucking phrasing, right? So I said, let's find out. Let's find out how easily AI can take a fucking job from a manga artist or a webtoon artist or a manhwa artist. Okay? Let's fucking find out. So I spent 2.5 months producing something. And I spent so much fucking time that I have all this fucking recorded. I have all this documented because I was going to actually make a video about this. Was the production of a fucking manga that was 95% done in AI that actually can trick the AI system to think it was hand drawn or digitally drawn. And it was a lot of fucking work. A lot of work. And I'm not done with the project. I stopped on the project because I'm going to be completely honest with you. It got to the point to where this was taking up more fucking time than I wanted it to. And here comes the situation. This is why I don't think artists have an issue, particularly with AI taking their jobs, because I'll show y'all real quick. If you gaze your eyes on the stream real quick, okay? This is chapter 1 of basically a manhwa series or a webtoon series, however you want to call it. This is AI with photoshopping, with a digital art tablet coming in and fixing some mistakes. There was an issue. There were several issues that I have ended up going in working on this project. There was parts where things needed to be consistent. There was parts where things needed to be inconsistent. There was different things in order to fucking trick several different AI capture systems to say that I want to make sure that they recognize that this is not AI. I want them to recognize it's not AI. Backgrounds, I want them to look like it's 3D type modelish, but hopefully not so recognizable as AI. I want some things that's consistent. I want some things that's not consistent. The main consistency I want is character models. Okay? I want the fucking character models themselves to be absolutely as best as possible, to be as consistent in the design phase as possible per fucking page. So when you scroll through it, this character's fucking hair stays relatively the same length. It stays relatively the same eye value. It stays relatively with the towel, to where there is some things that I need to be inconsistent with these types of fucking things in order to make it look like, okay, yeah, an artist would make that issue. Fingers need to be consistent. Fucking colors need to be consistent. Fucking lighting needs to be consistent. And I worked on this fucking project. In 2 months, I only got 3 chapters done. And yet, there were so many fucking renderings, re-renderings, and there's still more things that I've caught in here that I can do better, that I would need to go back and re-render, render, and re-render. This is just chapter 1 right here of the project basically being almost fucking done. The story is about a fucking gambler who basically takes deals to fucking help people. This image right here in particular took me 158 tries to fucking produce. Because the background, the chair. So then we got to the point to where backgrounds were going to be a separate fucking render. Characters were going to be its own render. But we need to make sure the posing and everything else comes in. A digital artist does not have this type of issue. A digital artist can fix it right off the bat. A digital artist can draw it off the bat. So the time to go ahead and create one fucking chapter of this, I honestly, with all the research and everything else that I put into this project, it took me a month, to where I'm pretty sure in a month's fucking time, someone can draft up fucking at least fucking 5 chapters. Have it all digitally colored, have it already fucking done and everything, because they have the talent for it. AI is not that good. AI, again, is like a fucking child. AI is straight up kind of shit. Let me open up the other one. Like, I worked on this with AI. Not for monetary gain or anything. This was just an experiment. Like I was telling the wife this. I want her help with writing the story. And I wanted to produce the story with all of this together. So where was that we last actually technically left off at on this? Give me a second. I'm looking for the main project file. I think this is the main project file. This looks like the main project. I wanted to make it look as official and everything as possible. Yeah, looks like the main project file. So this is the one that if you take a look at this compared to what we saw before, this one's got the fuck ups. This one's got fuck ups. It doesn't have the right coloring. It doesn't have the right situation. But compared to other, and here's the thing, compared to other AI comments that I did find, like that was actually produced all in AI, another issue is I want to make sure my AI comic beat theirs in terms of production. Like, they're not worried about fucking, you know, consistent. Let me put it like this, okay? Here's a fucking thing. Like, let's take a look at this, for example. This is chapter 2. She's getting dressed. Her name's Sarah. She's getting dressed. Sarah's is getting dressed right here. You're seeing basically different things. She's getting herself dressed. She's putting the boot on. She's putting her fucking hat on, all this. Notice that she has no gloves on. That is on purpose. AI will not understand because the actual model that I had created and I had trained has gloves. So I had to fucking, this image right here would always put fucking gloves in. Put gloves, put gloves, put gloves, put gloves. Fucking, I don't know how many goddamn times I had to fight with that fucking system. And sometimes I had to hide things by cutting things out so that way it would seem a little bit consistent. Like, there's still no glove. Still no glove. I don't want a glove. You see how in this picture, which is a flashback, she has got gloves, fingerless gloves. Right here, no gloves. We had this has been fixed in the actual main project. This is old fuck up with the gator shit. This is old fuck up. We got introduced to another character into the story that told a little bit of a backstory. Went through all of this. And some of this I still had to go think. She's on the desk, and the idea is this is when she fucking puts her gloves on. Now from this point we can go back to the fucking original fucking model. And again, this is basically a fucking webtoon fucking comic that, like, I had the wife help me with the fucking story, stuff like this, build this out, go through all of this. Originally we called it Queen's Ace, then we changed the fucking title to the Devil's Ace. We went through all types of things, fucking dealings, fucking different things. We went into where it's based in fucking where we're living at, in a sense, in South Louisiana, to where we got to go to cities, we got to do things, we meet a fucking hooker, we go through all this shit. And this actually, all this right here does not exist no more. This all got changed. All of this, what you're seeing right here, got completely fucking all these images got redone. There's another fucking project file where all this has fucking been redone. Because you see how, what I ended up doing, right? You see how this model here, this one right here, and you see how this one right here don't look identical. They don't look right, or even like comparably, these two don't look right. This is the old project file. These two are not supposed to look right because this had to get changed, or this had to get changed. Originally, we wanted her a little bit more tan. Then I made it said, no, we're gonna take the tan off because the AI system couldn't do the fucking tanning right. This is the storyboard. This is the fucking first production of everything. And then we have to go back with AI and regenerate this 1,000 to 2,000 fucking goddamn times to get it to fucking get right. To get it actually fucking right. This is what I did not like about the fucking system. This is why, like I said, an actual artist can beat the fuck out of this any day of the fucking week. Because yeah, we can fucking you can produce this kind of shit in fucking, like, here's all kind of project files where I was fucking throwing things in here and I had to fucking redraft it, redo a thing. Different story parts. You can do this in AI 100 fucking percent. But can you do it in a fashion to where it actually minimizes and it actually looks good? If you want it to look professional, you want it to look good, you want it to actually be to where someone looks at it with a fucking squint in their eye to see, is that AI or not AI? That takes tens of, basically in 2 hours, an artist could do that, whereas AI, it'll take 20 hours. I worked on that project for 2 months and I stopped it. Just because the time to fucking produce every single chapter was basically going to be about a month to 2 months of production just for fucking 20 fucking pages. Whereas you find a lot of different webtoon comic artists, you find a lot of different manga artists that they could do fucking 50 fucking pages in a fucking week. And in order to get to their type of quality with AI is a lot of fucking work. That's a lot of text prompting. That's a lot of going back and fixing it. Like, what I would need to find would be an actual digital artist, someone who would have time. Me produce the fucking initial storyboard, me produce them basically 95% of the work, hand it over to them and say, can you finish it? Go back through it, go look for mistakes, and go fix it. But even then, it would still, for me, it would still be longer than if I just say to the digital fucking artist, fucking draw it. Just draw it. There's tricks around that, Wing. There is absolute tricks around that. There's tricks around fight scenes. There's tricks around scarring and battle damage and stuff like this that I had figured out. That was one of the biggest inconsistencies that you would have. Let me explain to you how good AI has gotten. Okay? Go ahead and generate the model first with the battle damage you want. Feed all of the battle damage fucking torn pants right above the right knee. You have to, I made every single character have battle damage, and precisely like a fucking 3D fucking model, had it already drafted where this battle damage was, so that way I can replace that model with a different model. But if you look at a fucking comic book, or you look at something, the battle damage on some characters is inconsistent as well, to which you don't want it to be fully consistent. One of the biggest mangas that I was reading at the time that I was doing this was JJK. And when I was reading JJK, and I was looking at different artworks and stuff inside of it, I went to Berserk, I looked at it. Yeah, Guts has got like prominent battle damage, like I'm removed, stuff like this. But if you notice from page 1 to page 2, the battle scarring on the arm, you know, the battle blood damage or whatever, moved a little bit, about maybe like 3 inches above the arm, where it was next to the wrist. Now it's a little bit more to the elbow. Like, even artists there would have inconsistencies. So those are the things that you need to actually be recognizable to understand that that needs to be there as well. Fight scenes in AI struggles with fight scenes unless you do something. You don't fucking say character A and character B fight. You got to break down the image of what you want the fight scene to look like into 3 parts: background, character A, and character B. And each one needs to be separately fucking rendered in the correct posing that you're trying to do. So you have to do like top-down angle to the side, and you have to generate this like 300 times to get this character in the right posing, get the other character in the right posing. Then you need to use Photoshop to manipulate them. You might want to extend like the arm to make it a little bit bigger, so that way perspective wise it fits a little bit more. And then you want to go ahead and change the background, and then you want to push that on the background, but then you need to blend it into the background to make sure that it doesn't look like the characters were rendered out of the background, that they were rendered into that picture to where it's all fucking drawn together. Again, it's a lot more fucking work to do it in AI, to which that's why when an artist tells me that AI art is a piece of shit, AI art's not work, AI art is going to take jobs, I can fucking fully fucking tell you right now, currently in this present fucking time, you don't have to worry about AI if you're an artist. Like, you don't actually have to worry so much about AI that it's going to take your job, because in order to produce that type of quality work that you produce, it's going to take someone a hell of a lot fucking longer than it would be for you to produce it. If a fucking company came to me and said, I want this picture, I want it at this type of quality, I can do it. But the problem is, you could do it 10 times faster if you are a person who is very well associated in the arts of hand drawing and such, right? Whereas for me, with text prompts and everything else, I'm going to be sitting there for fucking a hell of a lot longer, and by the time I'm done, you could have already submitted your work and beat the shit out of me. I swear to God to that such. How's it going, Paris? Like, I think that what AI is good at, and this is the way like I'm looking at it with Kuro Games. Kuro Games is patented with AI, okay? It's an AI generated system. Without a doubt, it's AI. And if it's doing what I think it's doing, which is actually generating the world, which makes absolutely perfect sense why some of the areas kind of don't make sense, and it kind of does. Why there is some fuck-ups, more fuck-ups in WUWA that I've seen, that is related to things not being level, things being not, you know, particularly optimized in terms of aesthetically. It's because what it should be designed for and what it should be utilized for, and this could be the greatest thing for Kuro Games, and this could be the downfall of Kuro Games. I'm going to tell you this right now. This is a fork in the road with AI generated systems. If Kuro does this correctly, all they're using AI generated information to create a world or create characters is for a template. Nothing more. It is a template. They then go back behind the template and they fix the template. They put their stuff in place. Like, it'll fucking generate a world like what you see right here at ZZZ, right? Dude, let me get my Epic pen out real quick. Think of it like this. This is how much I've studied AI in the last year and why I'm not worried about it. If the AI fucking program says, here's a building right here we want a building here, we want a building here, and that's it. And it draws a fucking tree right here. Let's say this is a fucking tree. And it says that over here needs to be a door right here. It's a template. All of a sudden, what Kuro Games needs to do, and I'm going to draw it in blue, Kuro Games comes up behind the template and says, well, we want the building to actually look, since we're going to do this aesthetic, we want the building to actually be about this size. We want pillars here, which they didn't add pillars. The door that it's giving us is small, so let's go ahead and widen that door up. Let's make it bigger like this. Let's go ahead. We do like the fact that they're adding a building right here, so let's go ahead, let's draft the building right here. But instead of putting the door in the ground value, let's make it to where it's a 2-story fucking building, right? And let's make it to where it has a staircase that comes off. And we're going to add that staircase right here because AI didn't think about putting a staircase there. The red is representing what AI did. The blue is representing what Kuro did. All it's doing is cutting down time of work. It's just cutting work time down. Basically, it says this should be a building, this should be a bush, this should be a lighting source, this should be whatever. And it's up to the development team to come behind it and remodel it. Fix the template. You gave me a template. It's my job to correct the template. That's the way I look at the patent. That its entire principal idea is to take from you when you put information in a survey, to take from trends off of Google, wherever they're getting their analytic data, and to generate a world, generate characters, whatever, from this data, which are templates. It is someone that needs to go behind the template and finalize it, make it better, restructure it, and make it fit. All we're doing is we're basically cutting down to where instead of a year of getting like 2 different areas, we can in 6 months get 4 different areas. Instead of 6 months only getting 4 characters, in 6 months we can give you 8 characters. And with using analytical data from especially surveys and other informational sources into this system allows it to where they can feel very comfortable that you at the end of the day will like what you see. You'll like the architect, you'll like the aesthetic, you'll like the character, you'll like the look of the character, because this is information that is being pulled by you, the consumer, who would end up spending money in the game. Now, the way that would be in, I'll put it like this, the way it would be detrimental to Kuro Games. And this is where the big fear would come in. I could tell you where AI could be the biggest failure for Kuro. The biggest. Is the moment that they start letting shit slide. That they'll say that's good enough. The moment that it generates a character, they look at the character and you're looking at it and it's like, that's good enough. Go ahead and throw it in. They go ahead, they look at a piece of architect in the world and they say, that's good enough. Yeah, who cares? And they throw it in the world. That they'll just skim through it. And then that's where you'll see the fuck up. That's where AI would be the detriment. Is when it allows for the developer to become lazy. But if Kuro puts in practices, puts in policies, put in different effects that says, look, we're using AI, but we still need the human touch. We still need you to verify that all these areas are correct. There is a spot in Weathern Waves, primary example. I've been wondering why it has fucking grass on top of a fucking pot. One of my previous fucking videos, which is the Carlotta video, right? It's a joke video. Let me go pull it up. I've been asking the fucking question on when we have played Weathern Waves on the stream. Why the fuck did Kuro allow that to happen? There it is. Why does this exist? Who the fuck forgot this? And there's other parts in Septimont that's like this. There is other, when I went through Septimont and I went through different areas, I didn't fucking do an extensive look, but just a clear browse through. There's places where there's fucked up at. This could be an AI fuck up. AI was generating grass on the ground. It generated a pot. It generated grass at the fucking top. Someone never came here. Someone never saw it to fucking fix it. It's a bug. When you start seeing more shit like that start populating in the new areas, then you'll understand that, okay, the devs are getting a little lazy. But that is like legitimately something that could be a possibility. Wait, we don't point out issues in WUWA. We glaze the curve. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that I am for, me personally, I am for AI. Okay? But there has to still be processes behind it that fixes bullshit, because even Unreal 5 engine has AI world generation in it. The Witcher 4 that's going to be produced is going to utilize this technology the most.
Who asked?
Like, I have found people that is just floating in the fucking air. Like, if you look at their feet, you'll see them floating in the air, that they were not set on the ground. There's just somewhat, the AI system did not consider the land for people to stand on, in a sense. I have found different things where there is clipping where it should not be clipping. There is, like, do y'all want me to pop on Weather and Waves and like show you a couple different fucking little problems that I have just browsed through? I mean, we can do that. I mean, I really don't have to do anything. It's easy right this second. I'm going to be going farming discs. That's basically what it is. So let's go pop open. Let's go do this. Let's go pop open. You see, and I love this character. This is my OC. This is going to be my original character. And look, this is AI, by the way. Look at this. Here's a live wallpaper made with AI, by the way. Just for slight movement. This is one of my very first tests with animation work. And it was a fucking pitch. But now I got better tools. I might actually try to remake this. But let's go look at Weather and Waves real quick. Let's go look at Weather and Waves. And this is not a hate video to fucking WUWA for any fucking person who comes in the fucking stream. We're not here hating Weather and Waves. We're here talking about what needs to be transpiring to fix things. Hopefully, though, maybe since it's updating, maybe when we come into Weather and Waves with this update, maybe Weather and Waves fixed the fucking pot by now. Who wants to take a bet on it? Do you think WUWA fixed the pot? Do you think the devs, since the game's been updated, It's going to go through another update here, probably. Do you think they fixed it? What's up, Wes? Like, you're talking to a guy who, I'm not scared of AI. I'm not going to fight AI. AI is a tool. I'm going to utilize it as much as I fucking possibly can to fix things. My fucking Bang Boo that you see on the screen, that's AI. The other stuff on the stream, the layout and everything else, that's not AI. That is just straight up fucking Photoshop. Because I used to do graphic design. Shit, I might be at the pot. Let's see. Let's see. Did they fix the fucking pot? Nope, I'm not near the pot. Where the fuck is the pot? Let's go see if they fixed the pot. I marked it. The pot's right here. So it is north.
Efficiency above all.
See, now I can't confirm if like WUWA is really using AI, right? I actually kind of hope that they are because it makes fucking sense. Like, I was trying to make this statement and people I don't think understand it particularly well, is that AI is not something that I would frown upon. Nope, has not been fixed. So I marked it because I want to see. I even made a report to fucking Kuro on this fucking thing. I even said for y'all to go talk to fucking St. Tonas and fucking tell him to come to this fucking spot right here. Give him the fucking coordinates of the goddamn fucking map right here. Here's the fucking map. That's where it's at. Fucking go get it fucking fixed. Originally, we thought this was grid mapping fucking issues. Like, oh, someone didn't fucking update the grid mapping properly. But different things now make sense with an AI generated world. Staircase, let's see right here. Yes, honey. Good night. So we got about things. We look at staircases. We look. You see how, like, right here? Look what the stone. Okay. A person who's about perfection. A person who's going to look at this. Look at the border. Where does the border end at? This makes perfect sense now. Look at the clipping on this. And then look how much space you have right here. Look how right here, technically speaking, let me open up this right here. This is pretty big of a gap from here to here. That's number one. Okay? This is what I couldn't find in ZZZ, which tells me ZZZ, someone actually handcrafted things. Look at the gap about right here. Okay? We got about a gap. I'm gonna fucking say from this little spot right here, we got about a gap that's about that fucking big, and then we got an overlap to where this comes from corner to corner. Okay? And this is about that high. Okay? Now, let's go look over here. What do you notice from just looking at it? The border does not line up no more. That is no longer as big as the other side. That's more lifted up on this side, which basically is slanting. Now it is completely slanting towards where that side over there is a little bit higher. So someone did not take the time to properly come behind this and fix this. Well, oh, but Fox, you know, someone could have just missed this. There's grid locking in Unity. There's grid locking in Unreal. This is a structure. some of the clipping just does not make sense. Like right here, this actually, for how this is all placed, this all now it all makes sense. It all fucking makes sense. Like what, ever since Mount Vermont, the first island, the first area, I couldn't find these kind of issues. Since Mount Vermont, which was up the next update, I mean, I got different things, like how this is clipped into here, how this is made, like this just right here. You're not gonna notice it when you're just running through. But if you take your time and you look at the world, you're gonna be like, yo, either A, someone was very fucking lazy, didn't take the time to fucking actually gridlock this and fix this, or B, the person who fucking worked on this shit, because like either A, AI came in, generated the world, generated a template, boom, that's why we got the triangles in the fucking wall that's not even symmetric to one another. Either A, AI generated this entire fucking world, which for AI is not fucking bad, or B, someone was really fucking lazy when they put all this shit together. They just threw it together. Just browsing through the game. And again, I'm not hating on WUWA. I think that using AI generated systems now makes absolutely perfect fucking sense. And for the production of what they're trying to accomplish with a relatively small development team to push this to a new, to the level it's at, is actually really fucking smart. It is actually relatively really smart. You'll find, like, here's another example. And now it makes, and like I said, now things make sense. You might not think it makes sense, but it makes sense to me now as a person who's studied AI and such, that I never put two and two together. It was that fucking good. I just thought, you know, I never thought that fucking Kuro would be using AI. It never fucking dawned on me because it's fucking Kuro. It's a game development team. Everybody would fucking hate them if they found out that AI was utilized, right? So let's go to the fucking hotel over here. All right, you see the hotel right here? You see the lighting on top of this fucking glass? Is what we're gonna go look at. Look at the lighting. Okay. Notice first and foremost, there is nothing inside but a plant. Okay, look at it from the side. It's just a plant box. It's just a plant box. Now look at it from the top. Look where it's pulling a light source that does not exist. There's no person, there would be no developer that would do this because it would make absolutely no fucking sense in the design. We're not looking inside of a building. We're looking at fucking grass at our feet. And then when we look above, where's the light source? Where's the fucking light source? The light source doesn't exist. So AI said that this right here, the lighting for this should be bright. It makes sense now. That was probably something that was generated to say this should be a light source. Now I want to go look at something. I hate this fucking room, but I want to go look at something. And also understand something. AI is not creating these bowls or these disc shapes and shit like this. It's not creating this shit. Okay, it's not creating the textures. What AI is doing is pulling from an asset library to create this. So someone had to create these tiles, someone had to create the grass, someone had to create the trees, and it's just pulling from that. The more now I'm thinking about it and I look at something like this fucking PNG image in the background, this fucking JPEG, now it would make sense why this is here. Because when I first saw this, I'm like, why the fuck does this exist? Like, is this supposed to be a mural? Is this supposed to be a window? What the fuck is this supposed to be? Because it makes no sense. This is something I feel like AI just threw together. It was like, we want a window. We want a big bay window. And then we want it to be kind of a cyberpunk look to it. And it fucking did it. And what it created was this. And someone didn't go behind it and fix it. Because it's 2 panels. It's got a glass fucking shard that's on the fucking top. And if you take a look in between, there is the fucking picture you can see right there. It's a cool little effect. But it makes no fucking sense. So I would say, like, good on Kuro. 100%. I think it's one of the greatest fucking achievements that they're fucking trying to pull here. Is they're utilizing AI in structuring different things. It makes sense now. It makes sense that when I started looking at architectural issues in this game in particular, that it is a random possible AI generated architectural world that is determining light sources, that's determining shadows, that's determining all these different things, and it's just that someone other is not properly coming behind in certain areas and double checking it, which that's the only issue I have. My issue is that if you're going to do this, if you're going to use AI, you need to be able to investigate a little bit more. See, during the daytime, look, the light source now has changed. Light source does not exist no more. No, it still does. It makes... We have sun. Why does this exist? Maybe it's inside or in the hotel. Well, here's again, take a look at the box. How would that light... From what you just said there, Mel, how would that light source exist? Like, that's what a lot of people were saying, is like, if you look down, oh, that's just a hotel. But because at nighttime, this fucking covers up the entire fucking shit, so you really can't see. But now that you can see in the daytime, how can I see through fucking glass through grass to see the fucking hotel, to see that's the light source from the hotel? It would make more sense if the plant basing wasn't there and that light source came from the bottom and it was shining into the glass. That would make absolutely perfect sense, what you're saying. Make this, like, me looking at this, it'd be a blurry image, but it would be the inside of the hotel. It'd make perfect sense. But because they put a fucking flower pot on the fucking top and they changed the light sourcing, that light source makes no sense. So something generated this and they just never bothered to fix it. Like, it makes sense. It makes absolute sense now why some things are just what they are. Why some things are misaligned, why some things are just not gridlocked, that they're out of place in some things. It makes perfect fucking sense now. And actually, like I said, this gives me much more of a higher respect that Kuro is using, possibly, and not confirmed, but it makes sense. It makes more sense that it is, and it's respect, and I respect it, if they are using AI to generate this. So like the next time you go play Weather and Waves, the next time you go play Genshin Impact, next time you go play any fucking game, and you're just there exploring, especially an open world game, explore. Look at different key areas, because one of the biggest fucking things that I laughed my ass off, and I made this into a joke because I just thought it was some fucking lazy dev, man. I just thought it was a lazy fucking dev, because I'm like, how can you not gridlock this? How can you not snap this? I've played in Unity. I've played in Unreal. I have an Unreal developer account. And I've always and I was like, when I saw this here in Mount Vermont, a couple different things, I just thought it was lazy development work. Okay. Some things I was just like, okay, that's explainable with just somebody who just didn't give a fuck, an intern or some shit. They just didn't bother to gridlock it or whatever. Like when you take a look, for example, the staircase, you see, oh, this side right here is thick, this side is thin. Yeah, you're like, oh, that's fine. But then you look right here, they're both the same size, thin and thin. They both got the same exact pattern base. But this is perfect. This is fucked up. Okay, well, a developer could have, you know, an intern could have fucked this up. Then we got a problem when it comes to railings. You see, like right here, the railing's directly in the fucking middle. When we start advancing into the pillars, look what's happening. It's starting to get off center. It's not gridlocking. And then if you follow it all the way down, because you can't get a good angle over there, but you follow it all the way down, half of it gets cut off. Oh, let me, that's way too big of a pin. Half of it gets cut off right there. That's the edge. And we still got the railing that's right here. If a fucking intern would have fucking gridlocked it right here, it'd been fine. But now it's kind of making sense. All the little mistakes that I was nitpicking through the game after fucking 1.2's update or whatever, after the Mount for Mont, where I saw these issues here, I saw the issues of Black Shores, I saw the issues in Renacida, and I saw the issues in Septimont. That I was looking at things, I'm just like, dude, this doesn't look right. Like, what fucking dumbass developer? Because in my mind, you're going to build a world, you're going to place every single individual object on purpose. So if I'm a person who's very careful, that would have fucking annoyed me, knowing that that fucking railing wasn't gridlocked. It wasn't locked from one pole to the other pole to the other pole to the other pole properly. So I know that, like, that would have been something that I, either in a later update or right then and there, I would just fixed it. So either A, again, some intern developer or whatever was just fucking lazy as fuck, just threw this fucking thing together, didn't bother to care about, you know, symmetry, or AI has done something which now, again, makes more fucking sense. It actually makes fucking perfect sense now. And it's actually, it's not concerning or anything, but it makes sense. Especially with Renacida. Why is Renacida built the way it's built? Why do I have... Give me a bigger pin. Why do I have an Italy? Why do I have a garden? Why do I have over here this dark, decrepit, like Castlevania fucking look here? Why do I have some towns right here that is basically fucking goddamn Nightmare Before Christmas or fucking Kingdom Hearts, if you would? Why do I have over here Lord's fucking Elden Ring? Right? I have Elden Ring right here. And if I advance the fucking map up higher now, why do I have this dead dragon area that's mixed in here? More the Elden Ring's right here, actually. But technically it's Eldolando, so that's like Dark Souls right there. Why is there so many different facets that is cramped into this fucking world? Why is this fucking Ocarina of Time's fucking castle shit? Why does some different aesthetics is mixing and matching? I don't think it's because the developer team said, oh, all of this is going to fit together. No, it makes sense now. The reason why we have Italian Architect, Kingdom Hearts, Elden Ring, fucking Castlevania, why we have different fucking elements of the fucking world mixed together is because all the fucking surveys, all the data says that people love this, people hate this, fucking mash it together, generate a fucking world. It makes sense. It finally makes absolute perfect sense to me. Like, there is, like, right here, this is more like Septima. There's different spots here that you could probably find. I never really fucking bothered to look at it, but there's probably different elements somewhere around here, probably here, that does not make sense for the main area. It's just different aesthetics that a system says, you'll like this. I haven't even been here, so I have no idea what the fuck that looks like. I have no idea what the port looks like. I have no idea. So, and like I said, it's not a bad thing. This is how the future is. This is how game development is going to become. Okay? This is how development's going to become. Now, I know the biggest complaints that a lot of people have. We have the island. This is all fucking islands, basically. They don't feel like continents. They're all fucking islands. Don't get me wrong, blah, blah, blah. But now it kind of makes sense that if from data that's being collected or whatever, all this would mix. But my biggest fucking thing so far, and the only thing that I'm going to say that I think that the 2.4 has done absolutely fucking fan-fucking-tastic. Right? Is fucking Snoop Dogg. It added fucking Snoop Dogg in the game. This is why you'll see me check like things. Like I'm gonna check like people's feet and everything. Rizumamaku, thank you for the follow, man. Let's go find Snoop Dogg again. Oh, it's this button I need to do, right? All right, I'm gonna say, set them up, brought me Snoop Dogg. I call it Snoop Dogg. It's just, why do I call it Snoop Dogg? Because very fucking simple, man. This right here is Snoop. This is his blunt. And he's fucking smoking it. Fucking love Snoop Dogg, man. It's fucking Snoop Dogg. But aesthetically speaking, like, yeah, it makes sense. Looking at the patterns and going back into Web and Waves for that, for like that, it makes sense why things are the way they are. Okay, it does make more logical sense, and I praise actually the Curl devs for fucking doing it that way. You might not like it. I fucking love it. And I don't love it in the way of like, oh, you're only saying that because you hate Weather and Waves or something. No, I actually respect them more by doing that because it makes perfect sense of how you're capable of fucking proving a fucking point. That while AI is a most notorious fucking system to a lot of fucking people, the way you're utilizing it, the way you're pushing development to where you can get 2 fucking major updates in a fucking year. You could go from 2.0 to 3.0 in 6 months because of this. Absolutely tells me that Kuro is thinking about the future. Kuro's thinking how things are going to be. And I praise him for it.
Good morning. What dim sum are we starting?
I gotta go do shield defense, by the way. So yeah, that's the too long don't read version. That even though we probably went longer than the fucking video because of that rose. Fire, physical, ice, ether.
Wanna hear a summer story? Foo-foo's here. I can't wait to hear.
Wanna see the red scarf?
Wanna hear a summer story?
Hey, you know what?
Fortune, there's no harm in switching things up from time to time.
Wait, was the other side physical? No, it's ice. This one's physical.
Today's reading is Be a Hero.
Wanna... I've been waiting for you.
Your fortune seems...
We're up, Hooey!
You need a fortune teller?
This is the path I follow. My blade is ready. Today's reading. Wanna glass of sure. Let's go play. Good day. I'll beat everyone. Wata wata. Wata wata.
We're gonna pop in Jane Doe for this one.
Huh?
All right, we need proper fucking music for this shit, by the way. Let me think. What proper music are we gonna put in?
Sure, I'll make it painless. Now, you're the prey.
Got a summer surprise! Need a sign for it?
Let's make this quick.
All right, I don't blame Yapping, so let's see what we can do here.
I swear on my blade.
About to follow my fat bar. Got to drive it fast. Take my drink.
Sure. The final act begins now.
Got a summer surprise! Excited for it? Enough talk! Let's go!
I want Alice so bad. Alice is fucking queen. I'm waiting for Alice to fucking show her ass up here. What we're gonna do?
Wanna be my reason?
The anticipation.
Time for some art.
Needs
Tarnished wonders. Alone do you want like broken art?
Nothing.
Symbol of horror. Lost to the
I'll leave it. Fuck it.
dung eater, shit eater, foul and feared, blight of the people.
taste of the abyss. Press forward. No forgiveness. I swear on my blade.
Oh, it's piss poor fucking gameplay. I don't play this team.
This is the way to take a deep. Your fortune seems pretty good.
You wanna go? Good day? Oh, wait, let's one. Do you like big girls? Wanna hear us stuff to the end? It's your hot. Do you want to see the Yeah, you know it's good. You wanna hey, good.
Fuck it, I'm gonna just do it. Let me see. I'm going against Jane Doe. Fucking it. So what would be a good sell for Jane Doe? Let me think. That's actually, I want to play that one again.
beneath the sky.
Let's get still.
Only champions make history. Make way for the undefeated champion! Ah! The time is right. Break up the heat!
The weak spot is here. Obliterate form and spirit. Strength and finesse.
Stop the raging blade!
Evil shall return to dust.
Man, I'm playing piss poor right now. But I got it all, so it doesn't matter. I want to do this again.
Switch it up. I'll make it painless. Here's a taste of the abyss. Got it somewhere to try. Who's the hunter and who's the prey?
Subhuman, breaking through the night, defying all the chains that hold me tight. In the darkness, I will rise above. With fire in my veins, I'll overcome. Through the power and the flames, I'll find my destiny. No more fear, no more pain. I'll be who I'm meant to be.
Evil shall turn to dust.
I'll take charge! I'm the soul human, breaking through the night, defying all the chains that hold me tight. In the darkness, I'll rise above. With fire in my veins, I'll overcome. Bring up the heat! Nothing left to fear or hide. I'm the soul human, I am free. In the darkness,
Cycle in and out.
Right, done. Alrighty. Oh, y'all still talk about WUWA? Y'all talk about WUWA. Y'all have fun with WUWA. Y'all have fun with WUWA. Fox, you're almost dead. No, I'm not. What the hell's this? Is the live stream better? So, you mean the Weather and Waves one? Shit, I don't know which one to fucking go for. I don't know which one to go for. I ain't worried about it. Yeah, the WUWA one was kind of shitty. I mean, it wasn't bad. All right, it's just that there was not much to it. If that makes sense. Hello, Abby. there's not much. There was not really much to it. Like, some people are calling it a filler patch. Some people say it's not a filler patch. I'm gonna say it like this. I don't think it's a filler patch because it's got a new area, but I think it's very lacking. I think that Kuro is basically thinking that Forlofa is going to sell the fucking patch without really the necessary need to add really anything new to it. Like, I was actually hoping that we were going to expand on the card game stuff, and they really didn't do that. And it's like, they didn't do nothing with the card game. It's just kind of like looking at it, it's like, huh. It is what it is. It's better than nothing, right? The only thing I don't fucking like is that the fucking theater mode fucking bullshit's coming back. Like, they should have fucking trashed that shit. Like, I'm sorry. No, don't fucking add more to that shit. Get rid of that shit. No. That's one fucking point. ZZZ TV mode in WUWA does not fucking help none. Get rid of it. That's trash. Like, I don't know anyone that I know of that I talk to directly that actually liked that fucking event. Like, I don't know anyone who went through that entire fucking card game shit and that and said, oh, this is great. I want to fucking play this all the fucking time. We got 2 pulls. Can we get a fucking Miyabi here? Not yet. We're going to Hard Pity this week. Six searches left. You know what? Give me a second here. I want to gamble. But I don't want to put too much in it. So we're just going to put... I'm going to put 14 bucks in it. Fuck it. I'll put $14. I'll put $14 into this shit. I'm not even gonna fucking loot box it or anything. I'm not even gonna loot crate it. I'm just gonna put into it. Alright. Alright. For $14, with only 26 fucking pulls, will there be a fucking chance to pull an M1 Miyabi? Let's find out. We need good music for this. I'm gonna do my singles. That's a free pull. I feel like it should show up soon.
There are things you can control. Fortune's fickle, that's its role. Embrace the results, stop keeping score. That's the essence, life's true goal. Not just trials, battles tough. Take enjoy and sing post stuff. Even when it's getting rough, take it easy, having fun. It's just enough.
Come on, we gotta be getting close. not close enough.
There are things you can't control. Fortune's fickle, that's its role. Embrace the results, stop keeping score. That's the essence, life's true goal. Not just trials, battles tough. Take enjoy and sing post
I don't think I'm gonna get a fucking thing, but I want to see.
Take it easy, having fun, it's just enough.
God damn it. We're only 18 searches away. Motherfucker. I'm playing singles. I'm fucking playing the goddamn fucking single game. I don't give a fuck. We're playing the fucking single game here. I put 14 in it, right? So let's go with $4.
That's its role. Embrace the results, stop keeping score. That's the essence, life's true goal. Not just trials, battles tough. We take enjoy and sing
All right.
post stuff. Even when
$4.
it's getting rough, take it easy, having fun. It's just enough.
Nope. Last one.
Grab the shining golden side. Lay your inner spark ignite. Find your treasure glowing bright. Reach your full and take a flight. Lucky or not, at least you tried. Shine up in yourself, confide.
God, fuck.
Your side, you're chosen.
All right, event time.
There are things you can't control. Fortune's fickle, that's its role. Embrace the results, stop keeping score. That's the essence, life's true goal. Not just trials, battles tough. Could take enjoy and sing post stuff. Even when it's getting rough, take it easy, having fun. It's just. I'm begging, I'm barking. Let it dominate me. I'm begging, I'm barking.
Anything I can help you with?
I'm barking. Let it dominate me. Yo, I saw her walking with that cherry gloss grin. Looking so divine, had me praying for sin. That smile, angelic, like heaven got hacked when she winked, bro. My whole damn soul cracked. Booty like a storm, goddamn, that's art. Got me writing love songs like a broken
A bountiful haul. Please check the results. I will return with a full catch, Master.
Let's continue next time.
Yeah, we'll
Continue next time.
Yeah, we'll continue next time. Get me the fuck out of here.
Milk of the gods, nah, that's her chest. Two divine blessings compressed in her vest. She bends, I break, she stands, I kneel. Caught in a web like a wifey-shaped seal. Every frame she's in, the screen turns gold. If I had her in battle, I'd never fold. Please, Des, be kind, let me suffer with style. Make her playable, I'll walk 300 miles. She's sugar, she's fire, she's war and peace. That thigh gap alone could
All right.
break the police. I don't need hope, I need that glare. Let
How the fuck do I exit this shit? There you go. Make me a toy, you bad girl.
Feel the pulse of life on
What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. Reset's coming soon. 1 hour and 35 minutes. 1 hour and 35 minutes. We continue this shit. Okay. Aquarium is over there. We're close as shit. I already know this.
Hope you enjoy exploring the dreamlike deep sea.
Woke up feeling down, but then I saw her grace. Scrolling through my feed, hit me like a holy place. Key flow
Current limit 30. Oh, she's fucking fish. I can't sell it. Fudge. Give me a second.
Let's go at our own pace.
Jesus Christ, you gonna teleport me back over here when I was over there? I guess I could watch some fucking ass fucking jiggle.
Feel free to explore at your own pace.
I'm not about worried about no goddamn fucking 1-stars. I guess I'm better if I could fish in this. Fuck it. Can I be sold? We'll sell this one. $12.90.
First day at the gym was a lot like the last. It's so hard to get in shape. The guy who spots me's got a beautiful ass, but it looks like Nicolas Cage.
Alright, we wait.
That ass looks like Nicolas.
Let me go back fishing.
That ass looks like Nicolas Cage. That ass looks like Nicolas Cage. That ass looks like Nicolas Cage.
Come on, Goma.
If I get married, it'll be because of that ass. But I can't tell anyone I know. I want that body to touch my body, even though that ass looks like Nicolas Cage. That ass looks like Nicolas Cage. That ass looks like Nicolas Cage.
Give me an A.
That ass looks like Nicolas Cage. That ass looks like Nicolas Cage.
God damn, motherfucker!
Out in the same place, and I'm gonna marry that guy with the body of a god. Even
Fuck you!
that ass looks like Nicolas Cage.
Fuck you. And I gotta wait for my next fucking thing. Because I'm not putting no more money in.
Who asked?
I asked. I asked about my balls Saturday. My balls were pretty smelly. And I had to do some things to fix that problem. Katy Perry's some shitting myself. I'm screaming Katy Perry's name as I'm shitting myself. I'm screaming Katy Perry's name as I'm shitting myself.
Let's go at our own pace.
Wait, did I get the right fishing rod?
And rest.
Yeah, I got the right fishing rod.
Auto fishing initiated.
No, I don't want all fishing.
Who asked?
I want to fish.
Get ready. Got one. I got something. Holy moly! This one's heavy. Get ready. Got one. Get ready. Focus. I got something.
Damn, she's enjoying the fuck out of this.
Got one.
Bullshit, I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Perfect timing.
I held it.
Now's the time. That was heavy. Nice job. Focus. I got something.
I need to make a fishing song.
Got one. I got something. Let's continue next time. Get ready. Got one. I got something. Get ready. Got one. Spot on. Yay!
This fucking event, bro.
Spot on. Get ready. Got one. Yay! I got something. Let's go back and rest.
fuck wrestling. We're gonna sell this shit. Someone gonna eat it. I'm not eating it.
We got him on the barbecue grill. You know, Earl's never tasted better. You can put a little bit of sauce on him, but you don't have to. Earl's already a little sweet.
Get ready. Got one. Yay! Let's continue next time.
Wake my balls up.
Anything I can help? Focus. I got something. It's a subspecies. Not bad. Got one. I got something. Let's go back and rest.
Alex, you suck at this shit. I'll put fucking the other one on. Try us again.
I can help. Get ready. Got one. I got something. Get ready. Got one.
Come on. Give me that goddamn fish, motherfucker.
Perfect timing. It's starting to slow down. Get ready. Got one. Yay!
We caught a fucking stingray that looked like a fucking shark in the fucking water, but okay.
I got something. That color's stunning. Got one. That was heavy. Nice job.
I like the emotional support that's happening here. I really fucking love the goddamn fucking emotional support, bitch.
Got one. Get ready. That was heavy. Nice job. Let's continue next time.
We'll use the restroom here in a minute.
Hope you enjoy exploring the dreamlike deep sea.
Who asked?
feel free to explore at your own pace.
Oh, I'm just one fucking goddamn. Hammerhead shark. Nice.
Hope you enjoy exploring the dreamlike deep sea.
All right. We can get done with this now. Go back to the chat for a little bit. Wow, you knew most of comment come from Hoyo Shield and TOF? I didn't even look at the comment. I didn't even look at the fucking comments. Let's take a look at the comments. I mean, I think my fucking video was fucking really well done. Like, I wasn't attacking fucking Weather Waves. I wasn't being like, oh, fucking Weather Waves copy fucking thing, the fucking patent gameplay and all this shit. I wanted to look at the pads. The pads to me are not fucking bad. The pads actually are pretty fucking good. Okay, I actually kind of got a little bit more respect for Weather Waves. The thing is that intro and uppercut isn't even fucking original. TOF did this first discharge skills. What I dislike is they made a pattern for mechanical swaps. People who are trying to defend it are okay. We got people getting upset over this. Well, even a greedy company, aka Oil, never patent their assets, backgrounds, or character models, or even blah blah blah. Remember the rapper from France making the song for Hoyo music and then copyrighted it? It's some Indian anime with a lot of inspiration. We should vote against. Wow, there is. There's some comments on this one. Holy shit. I think it was fair. Like, I think the video was absolutely fair because when you look at the fucking patents, right? Let me open Firefox. When you look at the patents, patent guru, go to the company. Click here. Let's go look at the patents. Translate. Like I said, there's 12 or so different patents in here. And if you want to look at the patents, you can go look at the patents. I mean, I could fucking provide a goddamn fucking link. It's just gonna make a fucking giant fucking link because it's translated in English. The thing is that like patents like this right here. Let me go find the one. It was, what was the fucking number on that one? It was one that's open. Okay. This method right here. Okay. So monitoring the corresponding accumulation state of the front end character's cooperative energy value to reach default coordination threshold. Activate background's collaborative control permission. Respond to the role switch command, trigger first synergy skill, front end. What this is, like I said, what this is patenting. In all honesty, okay, what it's trying to patent is the system that allows Conchero energy to be utilized as a synergy skill. So it's not quote unquote patterning the I'm quick swapping like ZZZ. I'm quick swap between characters. And that's not what it's trying to pattern. It's trying to pattern that there is a certain system where the Kachero energy, which is a control permission switch, that is acting as a background, that is collaborating with the skill. Now, you can argue.
What the fuck is this piece
You can
of
argue
shit?
that other games have done this first a bunch of times. You can argue multiple different things in regards to this. But the way I'm looking at it and the way I'm seeing it, this is not something I think that Kuro Games is putting out to be like, oh, we're gonna go sue NTE like certain other content creator wants to put out. NTE didn't go plagiarize fucking WUWA. Intro, outro skills have been there. But what this is doing is that if you're going to utilize our system that we do this, no. This is about the caching, this is about the programming, this is about the application of the mechanisms that makes this work, is what they're after. It's not about who came in, it's not about intro or outro skill, it's about the mechanisms and the triggers that correspond with this. Because, in all honesty, I don't know if there's a single game where there is a meter that is built that when this meter is at 100% and you swap a character in, it does an outro and an intro at the same time. That's what they're trying to cop. That's what they're trying to patent. They're trying to patent Kachero. It's that little fucking meter next to the health bar that just states that when this is at 100% and you switch over to like from Phoebe to Zanny, when Phoebe's on the field, she pops her shit. Zanny pops her shit because outro and intro come together as two skills as one on the field. That's what they're patenting. Is there an argument to say that other games have done this? A tag assist would be more of a fact like cross tag or fighting games where the background character fucking leaves the screen, but it doesn't do anything. There's no meter that's built here so that the background character, when it comes in, okay. Let's open up Paint. Let's go into this, right? So we have main character number 1, right? That's on the field. Okay? It's on the field. It has its life bar. It has its other bar up here, which is for its forte meter. And it has the circle here, which is building up, which is its Kachero. When Kachero is at 100%, you have the ability, when you have 3 characters right here. You are this character. You have 2 options. You get a little light that shines that says, I'm ready to activate. When you activate, let's say in this case, like something like Phoebe comes on the screen, does this fucking stupid pose where there's fucking light beams, right? There's fucking shooting up from the fucking sky around. This is what's doing that spectral fucking energy tag on with Zanny. Zanny, this is Phoebe right here. Excuse me. She does her outro, not her intro. This is her outro. She does her outro. And then Zanny, let's go ahead. Let's use a different color, actually. Let's use a different color for this. So this is the outro that's being done. This is the skill. While the outro's happening, we have another character coming in, which is doing an intro at the same time. That is Zanny. Zanny jumps in. fucking goddamn fucking sword ablazing, blah blah, and does her intro skill. Right? Comes in. Both characters at this point in time are activating both skills at the same time. When Phoebe's outro is completely up, she is going to do what? She's going to end up leaving the field, and then Zanny takes over as the new field. It is basically trying to capitalize that they're trying to, in my professional, unprofessional opinion, they're trying to patent this. They're trying to patent the indicator, and they're trying to patent the outro and the intro. They're not trying to patent quick swap. They're not trying to patent this. This is not something they're trying to patent. They're only trying to patent these key elements, which basically says that we created a system that basically allows two skills to happen at the same time that is mechanically sound and optimized to reduce lag, to reduce issues, to be playable. Will this go through? Don't know. Will this go through? Is up to China. Is this something that any other game practically utilizes? I can't think of anything. I can't think of a game off the top of my fucking head that when a meter's built, my character pops an outro skill, meaning it does damage, it's going to do something, then the next character comes in and it does its thing, all in that one swap. What I know of is that a lot of games will utilize quick swapping. And then it's not like an outro intro. It's more like when the next character comes in, the next character does an intro skill, if anything. This is not patenting just intro. This is patenting intro and outro as one skill. That's the way I look at it. I could be wrong. But let's go look at what ChatGPT said about this, because I still have that fucking that fucking page still relatively loaded up with this information. So let's go to ChatGPT. I was more concerned about the fucking AI fucking bullshit, because that's going to be like the big fucking thing that's going to be straight up the bullshit, right? Okay, so very first one. It monitors, this is what it does. It's monitoring energy buildup of your active front-end character. So let's say Phoebe. It's monitoring Phoebe's buildup of Cachero energy. Once the energy reaches a threshold, 100%, it prepares your background character to join in. This is where you issue now a command. The front end character will trigger its synergy skill, which is its intro skill, and the background character will immediately front end character will trigger its outro skill, which is its synergy skill, and the background character that comes in will load in and respond with a second linked synergy skill at the same time, control seamless shifts to the new character without being janky or delayed. What we're talking about Weather and Waves patent that apparently I'm getting comments on and such like this. That like I said, I thought I did the video at least somewhat respectful to Kuro Games in this regards. Is that the way ChatGPT is reading the patent? These are the key elements that we are trying to patent. We're trying to pattern the front end character, which is Phoebe, for example, who triggers a skill because she's at 100% Cachero. That's her outro. The background character we selected will immediately load on the screen and respond with its link synergy skill that links to the outro, which is an intro skill, and will be both controlled seamlessly into shifts of the new character without any jank or delay. This is what they're looking like they're trying to pattern. So explains the quick swap combo. The system appears to power WUWA's quick swap combat system, where one character can chain into another for flashy synergy attacks. Think Conchera to Sanwa to Rover into aerials. The synergy system isn't just anime based, it's a dynamic responding to the player's input and internal thresholds like cooperative energy. So think of the Conchera energy as a cooperative energy source. We're emphasizing that the background character is preloading. So the moment the Conchera energy is loaded, this means the background character is partially already loaded and ready to ensure instant transitions and zero stutters, improving combat smoothness. So basically, in the pattern, what they're trying to state is that when the Conchera energy is at 100%, they have on your team of 3 characters. Let's say Shorekeeper, Phoebe, and Zanny. You're playing Phoebe. Phoebe's the front line character. She's on the screen. When your Conchera is 100%, both Shorekeeper and Zanny are technically already on the field. They're preloaded. They are partially fucking loaded on the field. So whenever you pick one, it's instant transmissioning onto the fucking field without any kind of delay, without any kind of animation sequence needed to have them come in on the screen. So they just pop in.
What the fuck?
What's a fan?
This piece of shit.
Now, this could also support off-field assistant mechanics in the future if not already used. This one would be a hard one, because off-field assist mechanics, I would have to give this one to ZZZ. Like, I don't think you can pattern this because ZZZ has the aftershock, where you already have off-field assistant mechanics, but it depends on how it's utilized in their system. God damn, fucking this big-ass mosquito in front of me. Fuck me. It's designed for combat fluidity. The system's not turn-based or command-based. It's action-driven, meaning you can feel like a tag team combo, not unlike what you would see in Devil May Cry style air combos or Honkai Impact third switch mechanics. If the system is patented as a modular, Kuro could add more advanced team synergies later, like a trio combo finisher, or prevent other developers from copying the exact switch-based synergy skill setup. So what they're trying to stop is the idea that you have a front-end character that triggers the outro, and the back-end character comes in and uses their intro at the same exact time. Let's put it like this. Who's played Dragon Ball FighterZ? I'm sure a lot of y'all play Dragon Ball FighterZ, right? That's a fighting game. I completely understand. You're gonna be like, that has no relevance, but it technically does, okay? This actually technically has relevance to the situation, okay? And there's a video we gotta watch also before I forget. Let's see if I can find a fucking video that will showcase this. Like, this is like, I don't want to fucking install it and play it. I'm trying to find. Not a bomb loop. Okay. I'll just have to draw it. I'll just have to draw it and to make sense. If you play Dragon Ball FighterZ, you're gonna know what I'm fucking talking about. Okay. This is the best way I can explain it. Dragon Ball FighterZ has mechanics in it. Okay. You have a team of 3v3. Okay. So we have a 3v3 game. Now, let's say your team is Goku. All right. You got a Goku. You got a Vegeta. And you got a fucking Piccolo. All right, make it simple as that. When Goku, they all share the same fucking meter bar at the bottom, which is 7 meters. Okay, but when Goku comes onto the field, you have the ability to do something if you have meter for it. Okay, and that is Goku's Kamehameha. Right? Boom, Kamehameha, which can allow you to swap in Vegeta, all right, at the same fucking time, right after it, to do fucking his fucking Final Flash shit or whatever, right? Let's just say he could do Final Flash, which bam, and then you could basically boom. Right, and afterwards you can swap over to fucking Piccolo over here, who will do Hell Grenade when he shoots out the little fucking balls in the air and shit. Right, so the difference is that this does not get affected at all by the pad, because there is a delay. When Goku goes to Vegeta, there is still there's still an animation phase that's happening that's not seamless. It's not instant. It is Goku going to Vegeta, going to Piccolo. You still have basically, let's just say 0.5 seconds between each switch. All right? You still got a 0.5 second on each switch when it goes from Goku, Vegeta to Piccolo. And each one has to go through its own animation, and it's freezing the screen, and each one's doing their super. So you're using basically 3 bars of super in this entire combo. With Weathering Waves and with this pattern, it's basically saying take out the 0.5 seconds here. Take out the 0.5 seconds here. We want basically Goku, as soon as he fucking enters the field, that Vegeta pops in. And both of them at the same exact second, with no delay, pop both their skills at the same exact time. Here, if you ever, like I said, if you ever play Dragon Ball FighterZ, you play some tag assist games, there's typically, like, when you're switching from one character to the next character, it's not an instant transition. It is like, you still got like a 0.5 second, you know? The character has to get on the fucking field. Even with ZZZ, the character's got to get on the field first before you can actually hit an input. This is just saying that when we swap from one character to the next character, it's instant. It is right then and there. It's in your face. Basically, the moment I hit Conchero, I hit the next character. My main character, which would be Phoebe or Zanny, are both on the field at the exact same moment, and both their skills pop exactly the same time. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Let's not confuse, like, this is why I don't like doing like mathematics. I like doing visualizations. I'm using Dragon Ball FighterZ because I know it has quick, like, it's the It's like Marvel vs. Capcom. It does quick swapping, and practically everybody I know of in the fucking world who's a Dragon Ball fan has played Dragon Ball Fighters. So it's like the easiest way of fucking explaining this. They're padding. The idea is the coding that they have is patenting that when I hit outro intro, both outro intro happens exactly at the same time. There's no delay. It is bam, bam, done. Where right here, this is a tempo. It's going bam, bam, bam. This is bam, bam. Basically, yes. The pad basically means we're doing quick swap with zero delay. Like that's the basic English that we could put in here. It is saying that when Phoebe's Conchero energy is at 100%, Shorekeeper and Zanny on that team is ready to go. They're already preloaded in the exact spot, coordinated where they need to be at. They're invisible. The character is already on the field. It's invisible the moment that it hits the threshold of 100%. So when you hit it, Zanny's already there. Shorekeeper's already there. So whichever one you pick is the one that loads in to prevent any delay. There is no delay. There's no jankiness. It is instant. It's an instant trigger. Because Aftershock, in this case scenario with Aftershock, that's something that you continuously play and you're building it up. Like this won't affect Aftershock. They're not going to be able to sue fucking Hoyo for Aftershock purposes or anything. What they're going for in this patent is that when my meter of Conchero here is at 100% on the field, which I'll make it as a grid, right? On the field, my Phoebe is right here on the field, right? The boss enemy is right here, okay? Like this, let's just look at it like this. Are you following so far? The moment this hits 100%, it's already got loaded right next to me a Zanny and a Shorekeeper. Preemptively. It's already there. So if I pick either one, of them, whichever one I activate takes over, its fucking body transitions in, and then all of a sudden, Phoebe, who is yellow, fucking disappears, is another fucking orange color. She disappears. She popped her outro. Shorekeeper popped her intro. Now Shorekeeper's on the field. It's instant transition. It's treating two characters at that point as one. Now, most likely, and I will say it like this, most likely with the patent, it's not particularly the... Okay, let me erase this and let me explain something here. Most likely when we were talking about this patent, right? About the quick swapping fucking bullshit, right? I don't believe, I could be mistaken, okay? I don't believe they're trying to patent they're trying to patent the concept. I don't think they're trying to patent the concept of quick swapping or outro intro in a sense. They're basically patenting the system / coding. I know my handwriting is a little fucked up right there with the fucking mouse. Just understand that means coding, okay? That's doctor language for coding, okay? They're patenting the system because they're saying that Conchero, they have perfected a system that simultaneously puts two characters on the field at the same exact time. There is no, like, you're watching Zanny run into the field, Zanny just appears. That they found a way to transition one character to another character to allow two skills to pop off at the same exact time without causing any jankiness to the system. So they're copywriting most likely the coding in the system behind this. They're patenting the coding in the system behind this, but they're not doing the concept. They're not going to do it from a concept point of view. This is what I think is going. This is what I think. Why this is okay so far. So if NTE says that they have an intro outro skill, but they do something different where it adds a 2-second delay, so I hit intro and there's a full-blown animation that ends up happening, and then all of a sudden the next character comes in and it does a full-blown animation before it enters the screen. So like, you know how like Shorekeeper, when you get her domain up to 3 and you bring up her intro, she does an animation that she just like, and she holds the butterfly and she blows the fuck up, and everything on the field can pretty much gets hit by her, right? She does a suicide bombing. Basically, this is what NTE could do to bypass this, and this is what I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, this is what NTE could do. Just put when you get a meter that's built, character goes into an animation just like an alt. It has an intro and an outro animation just like an alt animation, to where boom, whatever character goes outro, it's an animation. Ha! Big full screen cinematic. Next character pops in right behind it, and it goes, ha! And then bam, you're switched over to the new character. But you just did two skills at one time, and it was done in a cinematic approach. What Kuro's patenting is not a cinematic approach. They're basically saying we're basically saying there's no cinematics, the characters on the field, there's no jankiness, it's instantaneous. That's what you gotta look at. Like, I know this is hard to explain. I know this is hard to understand, because when you look at these types of patents, and this is 25 fucking pages, by the way. This shit is 25 fucking pages. I could sit here for the next fucking 3 hours and break down every single part of this if y'all want. I don't think y'all want that, because this is also explaining how the invention works. How does it store the fucking cache? How does it go ahead and go into the system mechanics and everything else? So there might be several different factors in here, from non-validated readable storage medium to provide source computer program implemented thing for the role collaboration control method, forms with readable instructions which execute step by step. There is coding that is also involved in this. It's not just the concept. It is the background. It is the entire encyclopedia of how this got created, how does this all work? Maybe this might shit in this fucking pad. It might say that they're using fucking 26% of your goddamn CPU in order to fucking utilize this. It's not just, oh, they're copying, they're trying to patent quick swap. They're trying to explain that our system does this, but this is how we designed it. We want this version of quick swapping. We don't want the entire quick swapping. We want one version that we created of quick swapping. Get it? It's like you go to Burger King, okay? It's like you go into Burger King or McDonald's. Everybody here, you've eaten fast food, right? You've gone to Burger King, McDonald's, Jack in the Box, and everything. You know what all these motherfuckers got, right? A hamburger. One's got a Big Mac, which is McDonald's. Burger King's got a fucking Whopper. Do you not realize the Big Mac is patented and the Whopper's patented, but they're both fucking burgers, and they both basically fill your fucking gut. There's just the recipe that goes behind making them is patented, but the concept of the burger is a burger. Like, I think that's actually probably the best way I'll ever explain this. That's probably the most English way of fucking telling you this. Right here. They're both fucking burgers. Both of these are a fucking hamburger, right? Both of these are patented. They're both fucking burgers, but they're both patented. They both do the same concept, which you eat it. They're both made of beef. They both got lettuce. They both got cheese. They both got onions. One's got tomatoes and mayonnaise. One's got fucking pickles and fucking Big Mac sauce. But they're both burgers on sesame seed buns. But they're both patented. It's just that you can't make a burger like this. That's a Big Mac burger. And Burger King says you can't make a burger like this because it's a Whopper. And then you got other people that comes out that makes fucking a burger like this. That says, fuck both of you. I'm gonna make a big smash burger over here at St. Tonus's Jack in the Box. Exactly. You can't patent the burger, but you can patent how it's made.
Who asked?
Delta got it. You can't patent the burger, the concept of a burger, but you can patent how it's made. Great. I can't believe I got hungry talking about a patent law. I'm actually kind of hungry too. I'm actually probably gonna fucking order some fucking food here too myself. Fuck. That's why I'm not too worried about the fucking patent. I don't think it's that shitty. I don't think it's that shitty. Yesterday, I thought it was kind of shitty. I thought they were doing a Nintendo route. Okay? Like, I throw a fucking ball, fucking Pokemon shit. But then, looking at it, going through it some more, reading it, this is mostly based upon the concept of how they designed it. They're not trying to patent the fucking burger. They're trying to patent the ingredients of how they build the burger. Yeah, burgers only look good in ads because they're fake as fuck. But does that make sense? Does that finally make sense? So, again, if fucking NTE keeps what they have and they change at least 25% of their fucking coding, let's just say, nevers to everness, right? Let's say they have the same exact coding right now as Weather and Waves. Let's say they're plagiarizing and they got the same exact fucking system. All they got to do is change 25% of the fucking coding. They can patent it themselves, and fucking Kuro can't do shit to them. They can't do shit to Kuro. Then, if that's the case, and you want to fight that fucking battle, that has to go to a court of law. And then no judge is probably going to look at this shit, especially in America, but in China, I'm pretty sure no judge gonna look at this and look at them and be like, boys, we're in fucking China here. We steal from everybody. Fuck off. Get the fuck out my fucking court. This is the kind of shit that's people like St. Tonus is, oh, NTE's plagiarizing. They stole the concept. Oh my fucking god. You know how many fucking characters have a fucking DP in a fighting game? You know, like, oh, Street Fighter doesn't own fucking DP. There's characters in fucking Tekken that has a Dragon Punch. So bad guy's got a Dragon Punch. Goku's got a fucking Dragon Punch. Fucking Gohan's got a Dragon Punch. Fucking King of Fighters Terry's got a fucking Dragon Punch. The fucking goddamn concept of what a fucking Dragon Punch is across multiple fucking fighting games. But they don't patent. They don't patent the Dragon Punch. They patent their system that allows the Dragon Punch to come through. Ryu, like fucking Ryu, Ken's got Dragon Punch and Soul Bad Guy's got Dragon. It's a universal concept. We're not patenting the Dragon Punch. Cause shit, there's some fucking games that, you know what, Dragon Punch might not be 2, 3, 6 fucking heavy because someone it might not be a 2, 3, 6 heavy attack. Maybe fucking this game does 2, 3, 6 fucking light attack. Maybe this game over here just does 3, 6 fucking heavy attack. They patent the combo system. They patent the system. They're not patenting the concept. This is why, like, what Nintendo fucking did, okay, and the reason why Nintendo's getting away with fucking Power World fucking bullshit is Nintendo patented the Pokeball. They're trying to claim that they patented the idea of capturing fucking Pokemon in a fucking ball, and what they actually in the fucking patent fucking put in there is the ticker. Is that little thing that fucking ticks to where it goes doot, 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 and it's random, it's RNG system, all this to where it goes poof, where either you caught the fucking Pokemon or the Pokemon escaped from the ball. That is the concept that they're trying to go with, and that's with Power World, which, in all honesty, I believe Power World could win that lawsuit. They could win this. It's just that they're not taking a chance. That's the difference. Because here is another life lesson for anybody that does not fucking realize this. And here is something that applies against Kuro Games versus Hoyo. Okay? Who do you think would win? Let's just fucking say this out loud. Who do you fucking think would win? Hoyo or Kuro? If Kuro owns the pad for quick swapping and Hoyo puts fucking quick swapping in their game, who you think wins that fucking fight in court? Let's say, hypothetically speaking, Kuro gets this application, it gets approved, and Hoyo said, fuck you, I'm taking it, and puts it in their next fucking game. They put in ZZZ, they put in Genshin fucking Impact. They take this exact fucking system. They go word for fucking word and put it in their fucking game. Who you think wins? Who wins? Kuro Games or fucking Genshin? If Genshin took it 100 fucking %. I'm giving you a bone here. I'm telling you, Hoyo fucking took the patent 100%. They did not change shit. There is no change to the code. They stole the code. They threw it in Genshin Impact. They left it in there. And the code is patented and owned by Kuro. And Kuro has the right to sue them. Who wins that battle in the court of law? Do you realize that Hoyo is bigger than Tencent in terms of its shares? We already looked this up. In terms of money they make. Theoretically Kuro, but realistically Hoyo. Correct. Because you know why? You know why Power World is like, they can win. They can fucking win. But do you know why Power World's changing their shit? It's because I'm sure the fucking attorney explained this shit to them. Nintendo's not going to court. They're not suing Power World to go to fucking court. They're suing Power World to make Power World spend money on the fucking attorney fees, on top of attorney fees, on top of attorney fees, on top of attorney fees. They want to keep it out of court as long as fucking possible. They're going to delay it. They're going to do whatever it takes. They're going to win by fucking bankrupting the developers of Power World. Every time Nintendo sends their fucking attorney to contact Power World's attorney, Power World's attorney is charging Power World for responding back to Nintendo. Nintendo's sitting there fucking sending all these bullshit fucking lawsuits and just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. They're not going to court. They want to bankrupt them. It's all about sitting there and making the other person spend more money than you. So in the case of something like this, Hoyo versus Kuro. Dude, Hoyo fucking throws $20 fucking million to fucking the FTC. The FCC. Here you go. It's a piss in the bucket. They pay a fucking attorney $20 million. It's a piss in the fucking bucket. All they're going to tell that attorney, keep it in litigation as long as you fucking possibly can. Keep delaying. Now it becomes a game to where you might not see this go to court for at least 5 years. They're going to keep fucking negotiating. They're going to keep trying to settle. They're going to keep trying to do all this shit. And all it's doing is costing money. That's the reason why Power World's changing their shit and doing all this, because they don't want to, because they realize the cost to fight it is much more heavier of a cost than it is to change it. That's it. That's all it is. That's what all this is about. Now, in the case of something like this, NTE versus fucking WUWA, I don't think NetEase or whatever the fuck the company is that does NTE is at all in any which way, shape, form a match for Tencent. So guess who would have to change? NTE. It would be cheaper probably for NTE to fucking just say, yeah, we're gonna change our system before we release the game. Because why? You don't want to get into that fucking goddamn fucking legal battle. It's gonna cost you more fucking money at the long term. But in a case like this, if it's Hoyo versus Tencent, I'm not gonna lie. I think Hoyoverse would probably be fucking just like Tencent, two fucking hard-headed son of a bitches that you're not gonna see them go to court. They're just gonna keep paying turns back and forth and try to see whose dick is bigger than the others. That's what it is. Whose dick is bigger? Tencent's dick? My dick. Let's see. Understand? Understand why this patent doesn't mean jack shit? Understand why Pal World can win its lawsuit, but it's not actually going to win?
Who asked?
It's just that people are fucking reading into this a little bit too fucking hard. I would love to be bashing the fuck out of Kura right now for this shit. I would love to be like, oh yeah, they're fucking beating Nintendo. But the more I look at it, the more honest to God I have to say, this fucking patent doesn't mean jack shit.
It is a silly place.
It's the Burger King fucking McDonald's fucking example we used earlier. They're just making their own version of a fucking burger and they're patenting it. Hoyo's got their version of a burger. They got it probably patented. ZZZ's probably got its own version of the burger. They're patenting it. Fucking NTE's gonna get their own version and they're gonna patent it. At the end of the fucking day, none of these patents are gonna fucking interfere with the other companies. I don't know how much subscriber count is. I'm not looking. Oh, we lost a subscriber. We're down to 9,993. Stop with the burgers. You're making me hungry.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Who asked?
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
All right. So let's talk about St. Tonas for a second here. Around his couple of videos about like NTE plagiarizing WUWA and shit, right?
It's my character. I'm the trash man.
Let's discuss this for a minute.
I throw trash all over the
Because this is a
ring.
primary example
I start eating garbage. And then I pick
of
up
the
trash can,
manipulation lies
guy on it.
that gets thrown out. And the reason why I'm going to fight this one with St. Tonas in a sense. St. Tonas is not wrong when what he's talking about, but yet he's lying at the same point because he's not informed. This is one of those situations where he has told you the truth. He is putting in what he thinks is truth, which is actually misinformation, and he's wrapping it back up with truth. So his fucking version of a burger is basically, we're putting lettuce, tomatoes, and everything else in this, but we're not putting a fucking beef patty in it.
Bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not.
Okay?
Oh, hi, Mark.
What do I mean by this? This patent bullshit about this mechanics is, yes, 100% to protect Kuro on this. This is not to go after NTE. This is not about NT plagiarizing fucking goddamn fucking Weather and Waves, because even the fucking quote-unquote videos of the Zhang Liao shit of them stealing the fucking move sets from Weather and Waves and all this shit, they didn't steal it. They altered it, but they've already had it in Tower of Fantasy as well. Again, just like I stated before, you cannot patent a Dragon Punch. Soul Bad Guy has the same exact fucking move. Ragnarok has the same exact move here as fucking Ryu. It's a Dragon Punch. You're not going to be patenting this. This has nothing to do with the animations. This has nothing to do with the move sets or with the quick swapping or anything. This has to do with their version of it. And if tomorrow it is shown that NT comes out and everything else, and NT again changes a few little things, that patent's worthless to protecting certain things. Again, we're looking at this system with Weather and Waves, with the outro, intro, quick swap mechanic crap, as to be an instant change. It's instant. I just told you how NTE can break that. NTE can do the same exact system, put a 2-second delay on it. Put a 1-second delay on it. Put a fucking entire cinematic sequence into it. At which point in time, it's completely altered enough that it doesn't violate the patent. When it comes down to the quote-unquote wordings of plagiarizing, games plagiarizing other games, look at the FGC. Look at the fighting games. Look at all the fucking fighting games in the fucking world. Characters have so many similar fucking movesets and everything. They're all plagiarizing one another, right? They're all taking different inspirations from one another, and they're trying to make it unique to their own system.
No, on second thoughts, let's not go to camera.
If you look at Street Fighter 6, there's a fucking meter bar and trigger bars at the fucking bottom. You know what Guilty Gear's got? It's also got fucking meter bars. But you know what else it has that's completely different from Street Fighter? It has a burst mechanic. So when you're trapped in a corner or some shit, you can press 2 fucking buttons and you can burst and you can knock the other opponent away from you. That's a mechanic that is owned by Arc System Works, that they implemented in Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear. Now, King of Fighters technically has this now. The new one. They don't call it a burst. It don't operate exactly like a burst, but it does the same functionality.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's
That's the point.
I did not hit her. I did not.
It's not about plagiarizing.
Oh, hi, Mark.
It's not about stealing. It's about inspiration. Yes, Capcom and if you don't know the story about like Capcom and King of Fighters, where they had like King of Fighters took Ryo, which was their version of a Ryu, and then fucking Capcom said, "Oh, you want to take our fucking Ryu?" Guess what? They can't sue them because they made a parody character. You know what they did? There's a character. Like, look. Ryu, KOF. This character was put into King of Fighters. This is a parody character of who? Fucking Ryu from Street Fighter. So you know what Capcom did when that happened? There's another character in KOF called Vincent, I believe. No, it's not Vincent. What the fuck is his name? Robert. It's Robert. You see this character? You see this one? This is Robert. So you know what fucking Capcom did? Capcom stole fucking Robert and put it in fucking their game as fucking Dan, and fucking actually on purpose made this the most shittiest fucking character that's actually really fucking good. The most funniest character as a fucking, basically as another hit back to the fucking devs. Funniest fucking shit. You took, you copied one of our characters, we're gonna copy one of yours. And even if you take a look, like the in Street Fighter fucking 5, they even gave him the same color fucking thing as Ryu for the gi.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
It's not about plagiarizing, it's about inspiration and taking things and making it your own. Because I'm sorry to tell you this, the concept of what Weather Waves is doing is not new. But the version that they're doing is more innovative. It's more towards the suit of Kuro Games, that at that point in time, it's unique to Weather and Waves. NTE's version is probably just as unique to NTE, that it does, it's an inspiration. They were inspired by something, they created it, they put it in both their games. It's inspiration. They're not exact duplicates. In fact, I kind of want to go see, because I didn't even bother to fucking go look at this shit. Is there intro, outro?
No, on second thoughts, let's not go to Camelot. It is a silly place. Right.
Okay. All right, I'm looking at this right now. This is their Cachero meter. Interesting. I fucking hate TikTok. Let me go read someone who actually knows what the fuck they're talking about. I just saw. Let me go find out what Ryoku Sensei, because he said something about this shit, didn't he? 'Cause I just saw it on fucking Google.
You really not gonna take my hand? Because you're lucky you even still have a hand.
To be honest, the system in NTE isn't really an intro outro. It's closer to Genshin's element mixing. Charges just need to fill up the bar for an element to mix. So you don't really okay, so because I didn't play NTE to actually see this. So it's not even so NTE doesn't even have an intro outro skill. They have the Kachero meter, but it actually operates closer to Genshin's mixing element, where charges just need to fill up a bar for an element to mix. It's just QTE with meter. No, it doesn't just mention the meter. It does not just mention just the meter. It's talking about the mechanics. Right here. The application. It's talking about they are monitoring the thing, which this is the meter, but it's also talking about that once the energy reaches a certain threshold, which is 100%, it prepares your background character to join in. And when a character is switch command is issued, the front end character triggers its synergy skill. The background character will immediately load in and respond with a second link synergy skill. The control seamlessly shifts to the new character without jank or delay. That's the entire pad. I know, but isn't that if you have a meter that you have an intro, outro, as such? Well, if it mixes or something, I mean, I didn't play NTE to actually operate. And you see, here comes a fucking problem. Let me ask a question here. Anyone here watch the St. Tonus? Did he play the NTE beta? Like, I didn't play the NTE beta. I know a few people who got into it and played it, but did he get into it? Did he live stream playing it? Or is he just taking video footage and observing? Because here comes another issue. Let's go see. Let me go see. Did St. Tonus play NTE? Go to his Twitch. All right. It was from July 3rd to July 16th. I see Duet Night Abyss. I see Weathered Waves. Genshin, Weathered Waves, Weathered Waves, Weathered Waves, Weathered Waves. Oh, we got 5 right here. Genshin, Weathered Waves, Zenless Zone Zero, Tactic Team Fights, Delta 2. League of Legends, Weathered Waves. Weathered Waves, Honkai. Weathered Waves, Zenless, Weathered Waves. I see a lot of fucking ZZZ. I see Genshin. But nothing in here of him playing NTE. So you know what that fucking means to me? That means you're not informed enough to actually basically say what is plagiarizing, what's not plagiarizing. You're again doing the same fucking bullshit as what happened with ZZZ by basically saying that you need a brand new fucking character, Shifu, to fucking clear the miasma shield without fucking playing it or talking to people who have actually played it. Ryuku Sensei I would trust more because Ryuku Sensei has played it. And if Ryuku Sensei is saying that it is not really in any which way, shape, form an intro outro skill like, you know, like Weathered Waves, then I'm reluctant to fucking believe the man.
Focus. I got something.
Your initial observation might be correct, but if you've never actually fucking played it, you're not informed. Yep, I've actually talked to him, and I'm on his live stream. I'm gonna actually see about if he's willing to and wants to see about maybe doing a collaboration or something in the sense like a podcast too. Because I'm not sure who fucking suggested it in my fucking stream the other day, but they were telling me that with Tuhu that they were like, you know, I wish you two would be friends or some shit. I was like, maybe this is an opportunity to make that work. I mean, the guy seems to I think that he honestly thinks a similar way to me. We had a good conversation in his live stream, and dude, when he talked about fucking Call of Duty and shit, and we started talking about like Modern Warfare and all that, like, oh my fucking god. And it's like, okay, I think I found like a friend of mine's from the fucking goddamn past, man. We're talking about all this fucking mechanics, all this shit for fucking the days of fucking thing, and it was like, he's right about the analogy. I was kind of wrong, but it's like I made the analogy in the stream that it basically, you know what Call of Duty is? Call of Duty is the fucking Genshin of fucking fucking first person.
Let's go back and rest.
Like first person, the actual fucking, you know, first person shooters was actually developed more with was basically like what I would want to say like the true first person shooter would be Doom. But like Call of Duty was the one that revolutionized it, to which basically consider Call of Duty fucking straight up Genshin, and then you have something like Battlefield that you had Genshin versus you had fucking Call of Duty players versus fucking Battlefield players calling shit on each other and shit. If you want to talk about tribalism, to it, that's kind of fucking similar to Weather and Waves versus Genshin. Oh, you're that guy? Well, I think it might. Hey, sweet talk the guy too, man. Sweet talk him too. Like, you know, I'm more than willing. I'm more than willing to talk to the guy. I'm more willing to work with him. I think it would be it'd be very good. It's like, you know, it's like people who fucking call out like Steam Bun for some of the shit that he does. Look, I would go say like this. I don't necessarily 100% believe Hoyo is an amazing company and such. I believe that in the case scenario for like Steam Bun, there is a little bit of an agenda there of, you know, versing Kuro games. Like if Saitonis is the #1 Kuro bot, then Steam Bun is the #1 Hoyo shill. Okay. The difference though is that Steam Bun is more than willing to listen and willing to talk. More than willing to actually agree to disagree. The guy's a nice guy. I do think that there's a little bit of agenda swelling, if you want to call it that, based around some of his statements. I mean, the guy's looking at patents for fucking Kuro. That's how all this shit got started, pretty much. Is he's looking at patents like, oh, they're copying game mechanics and everything else. And I'll say it like this: I don't think it's to the extreme of what he's saying it is. Like I said, this is again McDonald's and Burger King. They both fucking WUWA and fucking every other fucking gacha game has similar fucking mechanics. It's just, it's how you build the burger. It's not about anything else more than how do I build the burger. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm not sure why Tuhu got so much hate from him against with Saitonis and with Tectone. Like, I don't know the entire story around that, but listening to his takes and everything else, I don't think the guy's bad. I think the guy's actually very much more level-headed than a lot of fucking other gacha fucking players. And one point that I might kind of disagree with Tuhu, because I want to watch his video here in the stream, which is a 45 fucking minute long fucking video. And the thing is that it's 45 minutes that's actually really fucking good. Like, I actually like his take a lot. There's only one thing that I might actually kind of disagree on, is the fact that we need to make, he made the statement basically in there that we need to make videos against people like this. Like, not stop making content around the games we love, but when shit like this happens, we need to call it out, and we need to be like these people. We need to make videos against it. I see that point. I understand his point, but I also see the fact that that point does not resolve the conflict. It eggs on the conflict, if that makes sense. It makes it last longer, because when you're gonna have, let's say like this, let's say I'm a really stubborn drama farming bastard against Saitonis, right? And Saitonis, we already know he's a stubborn, hard-headed son of a bitch himself. I make a video against him, he makes a video against me. Like, it's not gonna happen, but in general, like, this is what I'm basically trying to explain. What ends up happening is you got an infinite fucking cycle until one person gets fucking tired of it. And that leads into question, will it actually can it get fixed in that regards? Like, I don't think it, at the end of the day, it helps.
Gotta kick that pace.
Maybe I'm wrong. All right. I knew it was gonna happen. Didn't have to spend no money. Alice guaranteed. Alice fucking guaranteed. I'm happy. It's Nekomata, but I got a guaranteed Alice now.
I can't wait to hear the sound of the sea. Did you hear
I don't think that's a. I like look. I don't think that's bad. And what does Mindscape 4 give me? When Nekomata uses her EX special attack, her crit rate increases by 7%. Ah, okay. Well, you know what? That's fucking actually pretty fucking good. Maybe since she's level 58, maybe, you know what? Dump it. There. She's now level fucking 60. I don't think I'm going to F her, but she's level 60 right now. All right, let me go do my fucking dailies, and then I'm gonna probably go to fucking sleep for a little while because gonna be honest with you guys, I haven't fucking slept. And what it's looking like today is that I gotta go shopping today to go get fucking materials for a fucking cosplay. We're going to check the numbers on what's happened here in a minute. And the only reason why I'm picking Jane Doe right now for this is because Alice is also physical, so I might as well just pick this. Let Jane Doe be the person to collect me the shit for the skills. That's what I did for fucking Yuzuha here. That's why I didn't have to worry about none of the skills. Is I just kept fucking putting Jane Doe because I was like, oh, the next two characters I'm going to want is going to be physical, so I might as well just use the next two characters like that. So in case anyone questions like, why the fuck you keep using Jane Doe at the fucking shop? It's just for that purpose. We're going to build up this energy. With the fucking polycrops we just collected here. I'm going to keep building that up. Collect these polychroms. And then later today, let it build up its fucking side battery energy like it would. Let it build up the side battery energy. And then later today, I'm going to live stream again. I just want to get my dailies out of the way. But let me get myself prepared for this. We're going to do the events and everything else when I get back from a nap. But I need to come here, here, and we're going to spend all of the fucking battery energy right here. Mr. Roland. So I got 60. How many times can I do this in? I don't want to do math in my head right now. Do this 14 times. I'm gonna hit for Master Duet to get better, to see if I can get a better disc setup right here, hopefully with Branch and Blade for fucking Miyabi. Do at least a couple of those. probably gonna do for fist and gun as well, and see if I can try to start working on getting hormone pump going. My Yuzuha's perfectly fine right now, but I think I need to go. I think I'll go with this set here actually. Let's see, maybe we'll do one this set right now. I'll use 60 energy for this. And then I'm gonna do this week. I'm gonna try to prepare to get all the fucking materials I need to get for Alice. Get that situated. These ain't too bad. Let's do it again. It's nothing to really fucking worry about. Like, there's no reason to doom post over it. There's no reason to fucking get too excited, too upset, however you want to look at it, depending on what you're looking at. Oh, double attack percentage. That's actually kind of nice. All right, I don't feel like doing this anymore. Let the energy pile up because I'm not sure how long, but I'm gonna see about doing some things today because I got to get some shit done today. So I need to get a little bit of sleep, at least 4 hours. That's my goal. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, so if I can get up at like 8 o'clock in the morning, I would be fucking tremendously happy, or even by 9. Go do what I gotta do in town. So I get clothes to get washed. I gotta go to a thrift store. I gotta go to a party shop. I gotta go get a fucking wig. I gotta get some fucking cat ear shit done. Or tiger ears, basically. And I gotta go get the outfit basically made for this to make brofu. And then we're gonna see if we can fucking, because I don't think Loki Gotcha's around. Right? He's not. He's not online right now, right? Because I don't want to spoil shit. No, he's not online. Okay, good. Because I don't want to spoil shit for him. So don't y'all fucking tell fucking Loki Gotcha this shit. Don't tell AJ this shit. Don't tell no one who's going to be in the podcast this shit. But if we can manage to get 10,000 subscribers by Sunday, which I think is actually manageable, we're only 7 away. We're only 7 subs away. If it actually fucking happens, when the podcast happens, I'll be doing the fucking cosplay during the podcast. Just told AJ. No, I really haven't slept. That's why I said, like, today's been like, when I went off the live stream, I went to work. I had a whole bunch of shit was going on today at work. Then after work, I decided to come home. I was going to sleep, but then family stuff ended up happening. Had to do that. And then I ended up making that patent video. And then I started live streaming. So I have yet to sleep. So we're basically 24. We've been up for basically 24 hours. There's a couple other things that I want to work on. There's another couple of videos that I want to fucking make, and I need to make the time for this. So, all right, Chad, sleep bet. I think our boys get a max of 2 hours max. You know, let me put it like this, okay, Gorilla God King. Let me put it like this to you.
On second thoughts, let's not go.
You're not wrong about that. To be completely honest, you're not fucking wrong about that. But the old me never actually slept full 8 hours, like in a fucking row. What I used to do, how I used to live, and it's hard to do this, and this is like me trying to explain this shit in my job. I used to fucking sleep an hour, like every fucking 3 hours. Like every 3 hours I'd be up, I go take a sleep for an hour, wake up, work for another 3 hours, go back to sleep for an hour. And that's how my cycle used to be. My cycle is that I had a schedule where I work for 3 hours, I go to sleep. This is when I was self-employed and everything. I go to sleep for an hour, work for another 3 hours, go back to sleep for an hour, and I would always be fine. Then I got into the working world and everything where you got to stay up for 8 hours straight, and it's fucking hard for me. Because probably since I've been 18 years old, all the way till 28 years old, and I know I'm 36 now, and I should have gotten over this by now, but it's so fucking hard. It is still like my body wants to go to sleep for an hour and then wake up for fucking 3 hours. It's just doing micro sleeps. That's and I used to feel perfectly fine. And then there would be days, and I won't lie, there would be days, and I still do. This is something that's been happening more often, though, which I don't fucking like. Is that there's going to be a day or two, and I know this is going to happen within the next week. I can feel it coming. It's going to sound fucking stupid. It's going to sound really fucking stupid. But I feel it when it's coming. Is that I'm going to have to end up taking a day off of work. Not for live streaming, not for video creation, nothing of that sort. It's to fucking sleep for 24 hours straight. My body is getting to the point to where I'm trying to manage a sleep schedule. I'm trying to do all this stuff, but it doesn't fucking work. And after like 2 or 3 weeks, sometimes a month, my body ends up giving me a fucking day where I'll wake up to go to work. I'm up at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning, ready to go to work. And then the moment that I fucking sit up, I get dizzy. I get completely fucking exhausted. And that's when I have to call out. I send an email saying I can't come into the office, that I need to take a sick day. And I turn the phone off. I turn every single thing off, and I fucking lay there. And then the wife, when she finds out this shit, she leaves me alone. She makes sure the kids don't fucking come to me and anything else. Like, they don't bother me, because there's no waking me up. Like, she has tried waking me up during this kind of thing for certain emergency things, and it doesn't work. I crash. And when I crash, I will be basically like in a coma for the next 24 hours straight. I fucking just sleep. I will go to sleep at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I will not be, or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I will not be waking up till around 5 o'clock the next morning. And yeah, I'm perfectly fine for the next couple of months. Perfectly fucking fine. I don't have a doctor. I do not have a doctor. I can tell you all that right now. I don't believe in doctors. I don't think microsleep's a bad thing. It's just when it catches up with you, yeah, you need to do that 24-hour crash. Like, let me put it like this. When I'm sick, the best fucking medicine is sleep. I caught COVID back in 2021. Okay? Dude, I was sick for fucking a week. taking medicines and everything else, went to the doctor's office back then and all this shit. None of this shit fucking worked for me. None of the fucking shit. You know what fucking worked for me? The chair that I'm sitting in right fucking now, I propped it back, I put a pillow on it, I put a fucking blanket around myself, and I forced myself to sit here and sleep. Because I couldn't sleep laying down, I had to be propped up, and I slept. The best medicine was to sleep. Like, I actually 100% believe this. Like, if you're ever sick and you don't want to go to a doctor, try this. Unless you know, unless it's like a heart attack or some shit. If it's a heart attack or some shit, go to a fucking doctor. You're gonna fucking die, okay? But if you got like a cold or the flu or some shit and you're not feeling good, I got a fucking routine. And the wife fucking hates it, but I got a fucking routine of how to fix my fuck. I get a flu, I'll be fucking cured in 24 fucking hours. I got a cold, I'll be cured in 24 hours. There's a couple of different fucking things that you got to do. The first thing that you got to do is you got to have a loved one. You got to have a loved one that you really fucking love. Someone you fucking adore. A girlfriend, a wife, a cousin. Not your mom or dad. You can't use that. It's got to be someone that you love and is close. In my case, it's my wife. The moment I get the flu and I'm sick, I'm going kissing her. I'm going to hug her. I'm going to love up on her. Normally, I'm not so lovey-dovey when around my wife. And she caught on to this shit. I get so lovey-dovey. I'm like, come see, baby. Let me give you a hug. Let me give you a massage. I'll do all this shit. I'll be the most perfect fucking husband. And then she caught on to this shit. Because I'm making her sick. I'm getting her sick. It's me transferring the cold to her. And then I go to sleep. I will fucking get a can of Campbell's chicken noodle soup. I will put that in the microwave. I will drink the fuck out of the broth. I'll eat it. I will then go ahead and get a gallon of orange juice. I will drink that entire gallon of orange juice in one fucking day. After this is the first day. First day I know I'm sick. I know I got the fucking flu. Love up on the wife. Eat chicken noodles soup. Fucking get a fucking gallon of orange juice. Drink that. Next fucking thing is I will buy, if I don't have it in the stock, I will go buy vitamins. I'll buy vitamin pills. I'll take 2 of them. I'll down that. And then before I go to sleep, I fucking take a fucking thing of emergency C that has vitamin C at over like 10,000 whatever percent or whatever in the milligram shit. Fucking take a fucking cup of that, put some water in that, stir it up, drink it, tastes nasty as shit. And then right when I'm about to lay down, I pop a fucking bottle of 5-hour energy. I drink that shit and I go to sleep. I go to fucking sleep. And whenever the fuck I wake up, I feel like I'm fucking $1,000,000. And then typically that's when my wife is like, fuck you, you fucking asshole. Fuck you. I'm fucking sick. And I'm like, I'm cured. Bro will do anything but press E. I'm just a night owl mostly. I'm gonna be honest. I'm more of a night owl anyway. But let me let y'all go. Y'all have a good one. And probably by the afternoon, probably within about fucking 4 or 5 hours, I'll probably be up and we'll be probably live streaming. We'll see. But like I said, I gotta go shopping. I already know this is gonna happen. So, take it easy. All that good shit. Adios. See you later, amigos.